Hello students. So in the recent class we have read about the differentiation. So today we will see some examples that function is differentiable or not at some specific point. Okay. So before that we should recall actually what we have read in the recent class. So we will have read differentiation. So about differentiation, we have read that a function is said to be differentiable if there is a unique tangent. Okay, and slope of that tangent is called differentiation of that function. Slope of tangent. And we have also read that we also know differentiation as a rate of change, instantaneous rate of change of any function. Okay, we can think like that. Fx plus delta x minus fx divided by delta x, and delta x tends to 0. Okay. So differentiation means instantaneous rate of change of any function or slope of the unique tangent. So we have read that if we can find the slope, means we can draw a unique tangent at any curve of the function, then at that point function will be differentiation. And in the mathematical language we have read that if left hand derivative is equal to right hand derivative at x equal to a for any function fx, then function fx is said to be differentiable at x equal to a. And what was the left hand derivative? We also denote it like f dash a minus, and right hand derivative is f dash a plus. Okay, but what is the value? Value is limit h tends to 0 f of a minus h minus f of a divided by minus h. This is known as left hand derivative. And what is right hand derivative? Right hand derivative is limit h tends to 0 f of a plus h minus f of a divided by h. This is right hand derivative. So if you want to find that any function is differentiable or not at any specific point, so we just find left hand derivative and right hand derivative, and if they are equal then function is differentiable at that point. So after that we also read about the relation between continuity and differentiability. Okay. So do we remember what we remember about continuity and differentiability? So in continuity and differentiability we have read that if fx is differentiable, then this implies fx is also continuous at x equal to a. Okay, but converse was not true. Means if a function is continuous at x equal to a, so we have to check that it is differentiable or not. We cannot say like function is continuous, so it will also be differentiable. Okay, so till here we have read about it. Now we will see some examples that how we check that any function is differentiable or not. Okay. Okay. So now we will see that it is differentiable or not at x equal to 1. So what we will do? We will just find left hand derivative and find right hand derivative. If they are equal, then function is differentiable. If they are not equal or does not exist, that means function is not differentiable. Okay. So find the left hand derivative. What is the left hand derivative? We have read it is limit h tends to 0 f of a minus h minus f of a divided by minus h. And because we are checking at x equal to 1, so we will replace a by 1. That is limit h tends to 0 f of 1 minus h minus f of 1 divided by minus h. Okay. So we will just put it in function. So it is limit h tends to 0. What is f of 1 minus h? It is log 1 minus h, mod of log 1. And what is the value of f1? If we replace x equal to 1, so at x equal to 1 function is basically 0. So if you remember the graph, we have written the graph of log x when base is greater than 1. We can take it in log x. Graph of log x is something like that. Okay. So what is this point? This point is 1, 0. So in our function, we have to find the value of log e base e 1 minus h. So 1 minus h will be before 1. So what will be the value of log 1 minus h? Whatever will be the value, it will be negative actually. Okay. So when we will take it out from the mod, so we can use a minus sign. So minus log 1 minus h divided by minus h. Minus will cancel out. So if we replace h equal to 0, then this is becoming a 0 by 0 form. So we can use L'Hospital rule. Limit h tends to 0, 1 by 1 minus h into minus 1. We will differentiate minus h also. So now it is 1. If we put just h equal to 0, then means it is equal to minus 1. So basically our left hand derivative is equal to minus 1. It is finite and exists also. Now we will find the value of right hand derivative. What is the formula for right hand derivative? It is limit h tends to 0 f of 1 plus h minus f of 1 divided by h. Okay. Now we will just replace them in value of function. What is this? This is log 1 plus h minus, similarly again value of log 1 is 0, so we will use here 0 divided by h. Now we can see the value of log 1 plus h. Log 1 plus h will be after x equal to 1. So value of log 1 plus h will be positive. So we can just take it out from mod. Log 1 plus h divided by h. So this is becoming a 0 by 0 form. We have learned that in chapter of limit. We will just use L'Hospital rule and replace the value of h equal to 0. So this is 1. So from here we can say left hand derivative is minus 1 and right hand derivative is 1. That means function is not differentiable. Since left hand derivative is not equal to right hand derivative, that means fx is not differentiable at x equal to 1. Okay. So this is how we will find that a function is differentiable or not at x equal to 1. Now we will see the another question. Like this is a very important question. Like a function is given x e to the power 1 by x minus e to the power minus 1 by x divided by e to the power 1 by x plus e to the power 1 by x when x is not equal to 0 and 0 if x is equal to 0. So we have to check the differentiability of this function. at x equal to 0. Check differentiability at x equal to 0. So what will we do? We will again find left hand derivative. For left hand derivative, we have also done this question in limit chapter. Not limit, in continuity chapter, where we want to check the continuity of this function. Now we are checking the differentiability of this function. Limit s tends to 0. Similarly, we will use f of 1 minus h minus f of not 1 minus h, it is 0 minus h. We are checking at 0 minus h. Minus f0 divided by minus h. So f of 0 minus h, we will just replace x equal to minus h at the value of function. So limit s tends to 0 minus h into e to the power minus 1 by h, and when we will put minus h here, so this will become positive, means e to the power 1 by h is positive, e to the power minus 1 by h minus, here it is plus e to the power 1 by h. Okay, what is the value of f0? When x is 0, fx is 0. So now we will use here minus h. Okay, so minus h will be cancel out. Now limit s tends to 0. So if h is tends to 0, then that means 1 by h is tends to infinity, and minus 1 by h is tends to minus infinity. When e to the power is infinity, its value is infinity, and when e to the power is minus infinity, its value will become 0. So we will take common, because we cannot define infinity. So we will take common here e to the power 1 by h, and will cancel out in the denominator and numerator both. So it will become e to the power minus 2 by h minus 1, because we have taken out this, and it is e to the power minus 2 by h plus 1. Okay. Now if limit h tends to 0, then this e to the power minus 2 by h will become 0, and this will also become 0. So basically 0 minus 1 divided by 0 plus 1, it is minus 1. So left hand derivative we have find, it is minus 1. Now similar to the previous question, we will find the right hand derivative. That is all process what we have to do in questions where we have to check the differentiability. Okay, so here we will find right hand derivative. Right hand derivative, limit s tends to 0, because we are checking at x equal to 0. So it is f of h minus f of 0 divided by h. Just replace h in the function. It is h, here limit h tends to 0. E to the power 1 by h minus e to the power minus 1 by h divided by e to the power 1 by h plus e to the power minus 1 by h minus f0 is 0, so we can replace it, divided by h. H will cancel out. Okay, limit h tends to 0. Here also we will take common e to the power 1 by h, and they will cancel out. It is 1 minus 2 by h. Okay, in denominator also e to the power 1 by h, 1 plus e to the power minus 1 by h minus 2 by h. So e to the power 1 by h will cancel out. So when h tends to 0, this e to the power minus 2 by h tends to 0. Similar to before, 1 minus 0 by 1 plus 0. It is 1. So our left hand derivative was -1 and right hand derivative is 1. So means function is not differentiable because left hand derivative not equal to right hand derivative implies fx is not differentiable at x equal to 0. Okay. This was a very important question, and from here we can also say that because fx is not differentiable at x equal to 0 means fx is not continuous at x equal to 0. Oh, no, we cannot say fx is not differentiable at x equal to 0 means that may or may not be continuous at x equal to 0. So we will check that. If they also ask about the continuity, then we have to check the continuity. Okay. Now our next example is fx equal to sin x square divided by x when x is not equal to and 0 when x is equal to 0. So we have to check the differentiability of this function. Check differentiability at x equal to 0. Okay. So we will find left hand derivative because it is on x equal to 0. So like in this question we can just write f of minus h minus f of 0 divided by minus h. Okay. And what is f of minus h? F of minus h means x is not equal to 0. So it is sin minus h square will be equal to h square divided by minus h. And what is the value of f0? f0 is 0 divided by minus h. It will become limit h tends to 0 sin h square divided by minus h will multiply, so it will become h square, and this is the standard limit h tends to 0 sin x by x. So value of this is 1. Now we will find right hand derivative. So this is somehow means similar to the limit chapter where we find first left hand limit, then right hand limit. There also we also check their f of value of the function at that point. But here we just need to check left hand derivative and right hand derivative. So what will be right hand derivative at x equal to 0? It will be f of h minus f of 0 divided by h. We actually take f of a plus h, but because a is 0, so it is fh. So limit h tends to 0. What is the value of function at h? It is sin h square divided by h, and f0 is 0 divided by h. So this will become h will multiply by sin h square divided by h square. That means this again becomes the standard limit. Value of this is 1. So here left hand derivative is actually equal to right hand derivative. And what does this imply? This implies that fx is differentiable at x equal to 0. Okay. So this is how we can check the differentiability, somehow similar to continuity also. So that's all for today, and we will do our next questions also, something like that. Okay. Thank you for today.